We're here with Justin Smith. We just bought a collection of bikes from him, and this one right here has got to be my favorite. It's a 2021 XR650L, all pimped out with a 1999 NOS tank on it. It has a big gun Evo exhaust, all kinds of braided stainless brake lines and cool accessories. But without further ado, watch this. This thing sounds freaking wicked. I don't know if you've never ridden an XR650, there's a reason this is one of the most popular dirt bikes ever made. And a version of this won the GNCC and the Baja 1000 many times. This thing's badass. 567 miles. Just been broken in, so now we can ride it like it's meant to be ridden.
Feel the exhaust hitting you from 6-8 feet away.
I can hear it a mile down the road. Something wicked this way comes. Hard to sneak around on a red and white XR650. Wasn't the officer doing wheelies. I don't know who it could have been. What a badass machine.
Nice.
These are there's a ton of performance potential. The last 650. The last 650 we bought from Justin was so clean, we made it one of our project bikes, and the mechanic did a full 50% increase in horsepower, big bore 670 build on it. We tested all kinds of aftermarket pipes and everything and found the best combo, and Junior rode that thing for a couple years and we had a blast with it. But what a kick-ass machine. These are absolutely indestructible. These engines are bulletproof. They've been around for many moons in a couple of different iterations, but the basic design has been very similar since the 80s, hasn't it, Justin?
Absolutely. This bike came out in 1993 and it is essentially unchanged other than very minor updates and what's known as BNG, bold new graphics. They change the stickers up a little bit once in a while, maybe a couple of colors, but it's basically the same bike because they are perfect. They're absolute blast. They're great in the trails. They're great for doing wheelies. And I've owned a bunch of them. I got a buddy of mine that's owned even more than I have, and highly recommend them.
The coolest part about it is the fact. Tell them what you did with the tank, because as far as bold new graphics, sometimes old is new.
So in 1999, when they came out with the 2000 model year, they changed the bikes to all red and haven't changed them since. So 1999 was my favorite year, and it was an all white bike with this tank. And I bought the tank new years and years ago. Left it in the box and decided I was going to make a project out of one someday, and I finally did.
It's freaking awesome. Yeah, the big gun exhaust is on point. This has never been off-road, has it? It looks like it's absolutely spotless.
Never been off-road. The nipples are partially still on the tires.
If there's any nipples missing, they're probably for me zooming up and down the driveway here. But if you followed the channel, you know Justin's an aficionado of fine motorcycles, and this was his personal ride. He's selling it because he's got a couple other projects he wants to work on and make some room in the garage, but fatten the wallet a little bit. But it's definitely what I'll call a no excuses bike. And you were saying there's these are hard to get right now?
There's a 6 to 9 month waiting list. The last two bikes I bought, the 15 and the 21, I had to wait for, and that was never the case years ago. You walked into the dealership, they had 2 or 3 of them. Well, now if you want one, you got to leave a deposit, and they'll call you when it's ready.
You've done some really cool mods on this. Tell us what you did to get it to run so good, because we all know these run like shit stock from the factory because they're corked up big time.
So this has, like like we've discussed, it's got the full exhaust big gun system.
Header included. Yep.
Header included. It's got a K&N filter, and
Nice.
it's been jetted for the exhaust. I contacted Big Gun directly and asked them which jets to run in the carburetor. So
It's on point. They nailed it. It's amazing the difference it makes when you go from a stock bike with the corked up exhaust, the corked up intake. It has a smog kit on it. We have all those parts that come with it if you want to put those back on, but I'm not going to say they're unrideable, but you can't ride wheelies really easy on them. Like when they're uncorked, you just crack the throttle, it stands straight up.
absolutely, it makes a huge difference. That California emissions really chokes them down. So I do have it. If you want the smog kit, I still have it brand new in a Ziploc bag. Actually, I'll grab it out of storage right now and throw it in the box.
I think the next time you guys see this, it will have the red tank as part of the deal. I bought a whole storage unit full of bikes from Justin, and a trailer, and a bunch of parts, and a quad, and some other stuff. But the deal was he gets this tank back because he wants to keep this for his next project. And it's an NOS 99, so it'll have the brand new red tank from the factory that's never seen the light of day.
That's correct.
Except for maybe a day at the
That was
dealership.
changed out at the dealership. So
Yeah, very cool. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in buying this one, give Junior a call, 860-454-7024. It'll be up for sale. And you cannot find a finer 650 anywhere in the country. 500 miles on it, owned by Justin, who's a motorcycle aficionado, nut about his bike, so it's been over-maintained, never been off-road, and it's got all the cool accessories on it. It's ready to go.
And if you want this one, you can get it now. If you want one from the dealership, you're waiting at least 6 months.
This one's ready to go. We finance too in-house. Junior will hook you up with the financing, shipping, or you can fly into Bradley and ride it home to California if you want. These things will pretty much go anywhere.
Absolutely bulletproof.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Get out and ride. And God bless America.